Several days later. I wonder what's taking Swain so long. I just can't believe that he's Gascon, the heir to all of Hamelin. My mind's boggled beyond all belief, man. I guess he didn't want us to know, huh? I suppose so. It won't be the same now we know that he's a prince. Well, I'm going to act like I don't know. Just having to act means that it's not the same. You should just not care. Me too. Unless Swain wants to talk about it, I'm not going to say a word. Oh, you don't need to worry about me, Mom. I'll have forgotten all about this in a bit. Couldn't remember if I wanted to me. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's forgetting. But how can you remember that you're good at it? Haha. Sorry to keep you waiting. Swain, I suppose it's time to go. But I need to say goodbye to Marcassine first. Alright. It's today that you're leaving, isn't it? Yes, Your Highness. Thank you for everything. No. I should be thanking you. I just had to move a bit. Because of you, I was able to become my father's heir. And soon I'll formally inherit this title. Yeah, I bet the people of Hamelin are glad about that and all. I mean to give them a reason to be. I want them to know that they have nothing to fear from Shadar. I refuse to let them defeat us. I want Gascon to be able to come back to Hamelin whenever he likes, after all. I must keep the Empire safe until he does so. You'll make a fine Emperor, Marcassine. Gascon would be proud of you. I hope so. He always believed in me. And I shall never stop believing that he will come back. So he did not realize who Swain was. Look at your locket, Jolly Boy. It's all aglow, man. You don't think? It must be. Marcassine's belief in his brother must be real strong. So I'm going to take that belief from young Marcassine, go back to the future and give it to old Marcassine. I'm sorry, Your Highness, someone who needs your help. Someone who needs some of the strength that's in your heart. My heart? Whoever are you talking about? You! Well, you, Your Highness. In the future, I mean. In our time. A piece of your heart is missing. My future self. That's right. And we need to share some of your belief with him. To help him get back to normal. My belief. Very well. I can hardly refuse my own future self a piece of my heart. And what if I was just lying and ruined him completely now? I will gladly share my heart. Come take it. I will steal your heart. And then the blood will fail to circulate through your body and you will die. The noble certainty of unshakable faith. Okay. Got it. Thank you very much, Your Highness. There's no need to thank me. Now please give that belief to my future self. But before you go... Swain. Yes. When you return to your time, please give my regards to my future brother. What? That's... I'll be sure to do that, Your Highness. Righto, back to the future it is. You know which spell you want, don't you, Ollie boy? Bridge time, ain't it? Roger, let's go, everybody. To the future. So this will be used for the first and last time. There it is. Transports the cosmos to the desired point in time. Can only be used once in a lifetime. I'll go to the past. Oh, so this is how he casts the spells. First time I get to see it. Did that circle there just happen to be something that creates a boundary for the spell or something? Yay! To the future. Or past. Did we make it? Huh? Aren't we still in the same place? No way, man. That's impossible. I know when a spell works, and that spell worked right and proper. We're back in our time, no doubt about it. Yeah, this place is different somehow. It is a pig in the fountain. Swain. We made it back. That's all that matters. Now, isn't there someone we should be helping? Of course. Come on, Oliver. Let's find Markazine. Sure thing. Let's go give him his belief back. Is that maybe what's different? I'm not sure how it was in the past, but it's like that now. So let's go to Markazine. Hey, my wand hasn't been switched in there. Could be good to do. Mornstar. What? Seriously, that much of an improvement? Almost twice the magical attack? Very few wizards have the aptitude and attitude required to wield this legendary wand. Well, it's not complete, so it doesn't matter much. I need 3 gems, or orbs, or whatever I should call them. I guess they're both. Some pebbles. Hi. Get out of here! Go! Be gone, I say! Poor lad, still heartbroken? That's for definite. A shadow of his former self he is. He needs a dose of belief, and he needs it snappy. Okay, whatever. What? What did you say? What's the meaning of this? Okay, give his heart back. And he and Swing can have a nice little reunion. What is this? This glow? What's happening? What is this warmth that spreads within my breast? What have I been doing? All this time, I've been so misguided. It was Shadar, Your Highness. He took the belief from your heart. My heart. My belief. Wait, I believe in people once more. I want to believe in people. It's been so long since I felt this way. Does this mean that you saved me? Was it you who gave me back the capacity to believe? It was, Your Highness. I did promise, didn't I? I promised I'd come and help you if you were in trouble. Wherever you are, no matter how far away. Whatever I see. Now I see. You came back. I always knew that you would. Thank you. There's really no need to thank me, Your Highness. Your Highness, we need your help. We want you to help us to defeat Shadar. What did you say? You mean to face Shadar? That is impossibly reckless. I'm a great sage, and yet Shadar was able to enter my heart and take a piece of it with impunity. And yet I was saved, just as I was promised. Very well, I shall assist you. Together we will defeat the Dark Djinn. Shadar's days are numbered. They sure are. Thank you so much, Your Highness. I knew you wouldn't let us down. And that is why you're the Emperor, Markazine. What?
さてさて、この事態いかがいたしますかな。救世主の少年、よもやグラディオンまで手に入れようとは。
けれども、 彼らが過去から帰ってくるなんて。
These people are those stages as well.
ないわよね。
時間旅行が使えるのは一生に一度きりなのだからな。何者かが手を貸したということか。しかもかなり腕の立つものである。評議会に匹敵するほどのか。
おそらくそれは遥か高みに位置するもの。古において我らの魔導の杖を生み出した王。そう、私の。
それは誠に恐ろしき事態ですぞ。そのようなお方が。
案ずるな。いざとなれば私が出るまでのこと。
女王陛下が。
その通り。あのお方は私を倒せぬ。なぜならば。
Under that mask, she's the sage that's the alternate version of his mother. That's why. Alright, everyone. Listen. In order to defeat Shadar, we must first break down his defenses. Now, the Dark Djinn is protected by a magical barrier, known as the Black Briar. The Black Briar! Yes, it's a cloying magical barrier with which no spells can permeate. Neither Rashad nor Elisha were able to overcome the Black Briar. That is why Shadar was able to defeat them. And with the other great sages they incapacitated, he was able to delve deep into my own heart and steal a piece of it. But now, Your Majesty. Come along now, Esther. I once fought alongside you as a child. There's no need for you to use my royal title. The same goes for all of you. Sure, Your Majesty. Don't worry, Oliver. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Now, I would dearly love to accompany you on another journey. One where we grow strong together. Strong enough to defeat Shadar. But protecting the Empire has to be my first priority. There's also the small matter of rectifying the many mistakes I made whilst heartbroken. I comfort myself with the knowledge that you now possess a wand that should enable you to defeat Shadar without my aid, Oliver. Mordenstar once belonged to the Wizard King. It is said to have the power to overcome any enchantment. Well, not that at this moment, because it's not complete. That must surely include the Black Barrier that protects Shadar. Unfortunately, however, the wand you have in your possession is not complete. I knew. What is it that I've been saying all this time? Hey, not complete? What you on about? Mordenstar's true power is beyond most wizards' comprehension. It is so powerful, indeed, that the ancient king who created it decided that its power should be divided between 3 magical stones. These 3 stones were then sealed away, far from the wand itself. So we need to go find them, right? Yes, but I have an apology to make in that regard. Wait, what have you done? A map detailing the locations of the 3 stones was once in my possession. I'm afraid, however, that it has been stolen. Stolen! While I was heartbroken, I must confess that I became rather neglectful of the palace's treasures. Books and maps would often disappear. To my shame, I actually observed several such thefts and did nothing. That sounds about right. I found it hard to care about anything much when I was heartbroken. Well, this is a bit flipping rum. If the thief who pinched the map uses it to get hold of the stone, what do you think he's going to do with them? I do not know. What I do know, however, is the identity of the thief. His name is Kublai. He styles himself King of the Sky Pirates. Kublai, of all the people to tangle with. I should have known you two would be thick as... Anyway, I don't suppose you know where he is, do you? That's the thing with the Sky Pirates. You never know where they are. They're always moving from hideout to hideout on these giant airships. Be that as it may, locating Kublai is still the easiest way for you to recover the 3 magical stones. He is very unlikely to cooperate peacefully, however. I had better teach you some new spells, Oliver. Ward. And Fuse. Insight. Okay, that is it. You will almost certainly be doing a lot of traveling on your search for Kublai. Therefore, let me grant you one last spell. Travel. Does this mean I can travel between save points or something? What does it do, your magazine? It instantly transports you to any location you have already visited. While I am unable to accompany you on your travels, I can at least make them pass more comfortably. That's great. It means we can come and see you anytime we like, Marcazine. Indeed. Be sure to use it to return to some of the other places you have visited on your journey, and find out what has changed. If you visit the Temple of Trials, for example, you will now be able to take part in the Soluseum series, organized by my old teacher Solomon. Oh wow, I'd almost completely forgotten about Solomon and the Temple of Trials. Our first priority, though, is to find Kublai, King of the Sky Pirates. Come on, Oliver. The next chapter of our adventure starts here. It sure does. Let's go. Okay. So, I actually think that I will just end this little thing here now. It's getting a bit late and I'm getting very dry in my mouth. And that makes it hard to speak sometimes. Which is why I sometimes just fail at saying words properly. But I'll just be going then. Bye!